we are all shaped by a mixture of nature and nurture, by the things we inherit and the things we're taught. Some of the most powerful lessons we carry come from the people who raised us, and the environment where we find ourselves. In this series, I'm going to be sharing some of the lessons, my parents taught me, the ones that stayed, the ones that I've wrestled with, and the ones that I hope to pass on to my children, most especially. So let me know if any of this resonates with you, and if you're open to it. I would love to hear the lessons your parents passed down to you. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is myparentingjourney. I'm a certified family life parent, preteen and teen coach. I help parents become intentional in their parenting journey, sharing daily tips from my expertise, my experience, books I've authored, and coaching sessions for parents and their preteens and teens, helping them build their social skills that they need to function in today's world. If you're meeting me for the first time, hello and welcome. Let me know who you are, and where you're watching from. So let's get right into this video. It's going to be quite a series, so part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. Please stick around and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and let's get right into it. So the first lesson that I've learned from my parents and I'm passing on to my children is make hay while the sun shines. I learned this lesson literally, and and I've taken it upon myself to teach it to my children. In fact, if you ask my children, one of the phrases I use a lot in the house is make hay while the sun shines. And how does that come into play? So I like to tell them to do the things that you're supposed to do. So if there's something that that you're supposed to do it, and take it out of the way. Whether it's taking a bath, whether it's reading a book, just take it out of the way, and I don't just teach them this by, saying the phrase all the time. I practicalize it because, like I said, we're formed from nature and nurture. My parents were both working parents, so they get up in the morning, take their bath, and all that. And it has also reflected in how, I live my life. So, for example, I wake up in the morning, I do my exercise in the morning. I like to do my exercise in the morning and take it out of the way because I don't know how the rest of the day is going to be, so I do that also. Another thing I do a lot is I take my bath in the morning. I'm not one of those people that will just stay at home, all through the day without taking their bath, and then take their bath in the evening. No, whether I'm at home all day, I take my bath in the morning and then I take my bath in the evening, just because of how I was raised. And I'm passing this phrase, to my children, and make hay while the sun shines. If there's something that you need to do, get on it, do it, and take it out of the way. And even in the program that I'm organizing, the Read With Us this Summer 3.0, I spoke about it to the children, but in another way. So with the children, I said, eat the frog. So the thing that you think is the most difficult thing for you to do, do it first thing, when you can, and take it out of the way. So it's almost the same thing as this phrase, make hay while the sun shines. So that is the first lesson. Stick with me. I have many other lessons that I'm going to be talking about that I'm passing on to my children, and the ones that I'm even very skeptical about. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to share your story, send me a message. Follow me on all my social media platforms, especially on Instagram at Parenting United. You can make a video and I'll post it so that we can all learn together. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace. Bye.